Sorry, babe. I was doing a YouTube. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, that's Isis in the building, back with another YouTube video. And I already have my notes for you guys. You guys already know what type of video I'm coming to you guys with. So, like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And I feel like this video will be a great starter for people that's trying to move, or just people my age that's trying to move and find a nice place to live and see different aspects of many different states and how their lifestyle is. So this is a great video if you wanted to know more about Massachusetts and the East Coast. If you want to learn more about the East Coast, just stay tuned to this video and go check out my other video right here. Go check out my video right here. It's about to be right here. I picked any kind of video because I mean, go check this one out. Yeah, so I named you guys Icy Gang, so y'all the Icy Gang, and subscribe to be part of the Icy Gang. All right, so I got my notes right here and I'm ready to go. So first things first, that's on my list is one thing about living on the East Coast in Massachusetts is nice scenery and beautiful trees and lakes. So living in Massachusetts, there is beautiful scenery. You get to see a lot of different trees, colorful trees in the fall, and it's just good all season. It's just good all season round besides winter. I'm going to talk about winter when I get to that. But Massachusetts is a nice place to live. If like you like seeing nice surroundings and like just watching and having good sightseeing. The lakes are really beautiful. They glisten from off the sun. The trees are definitely beautiful, nice to look at, and I just feel like if you like seeing a nice surroundings, go to Massachusetts. And yes, you guys, I'm talking about the small towns in Massachusetts. Small towns in Massachusetts, excluding like Boston, like big cities and stuff like that. Small towns. But definitely anywhere in Massachusetts you see mountains and trees and nice surroundings. Another thing, you can go hiking. Hiking is a good thing if you like hiking. I don't really know a lot of people that like hiking, but I used to hike when I was in my charter school. We used to hike up a mountain. It was called Mountain Day. It was fun, but yeah, it was fun. The third thing that's on my list, seeing different kind of nice animals. You get to see beautiful colored birds. You get to see rabbits. You get to see a lot of cool like animals that you probably wouldn't see in the city. And there's a lot of interesting insects, animals out here, and you'll see like the rabbits like near the fall time like jumping around, and it's like kind of like a wonderland out here if you really think about it. I feel like it's like comfortable, and it's just like you don't gotta worry about who's trying to knock at your door, or who's trying to like, you know, bust down your door or something like that, or like you don't gotta worry about being fearful or just watching out and being like having your guard up a lot, having that wall up and just being like, oh shoot, somebody's actually trying to come and get me. Y'all might ask why I got this neck rest on. I don't know, it's just really comfortable. I like it. So yeah, the fourth thing that's on my list is fresh air. By having the trees, you get a lot of fresh air and you get to breathe in. You get to breathe in and just kind of grasp all that oxygen and let it flow through your body, then exhale it out. It's really great. Meditating is a good thing to do outside, and meditating is a good thing, and just breathing in and out, and you just get to smell fresh like grass, fresh trees, fresh anything that's just fresh air. Everything's just so fresh, especially in the summertime. Because summertime, it gets hot, but it's not like Georgia, or it's just not like it's not like all them like burning hot places. But I know that last summer, oh my goodness, it was really hot. I feel like that's the hottest it's ever been, like almost like up to 90. Another thing that I have on my list is it's a great getaway. So say like if you wanted to do an Airbnb or a nice hotel, there's plenty of hotels, there's plenty of Airbnbs, and it's just, if you know the outside's gonna be nice, you already know the inside's gonna be nice, classy, and just beautiful. And it's a beautiful getaway. There's a little bit of activities, but I mean, there's things that you can definitely do in the small towns in Massachusetts. Not expensive. It's really not expensive. It's like extremely cheap versus city-wise, like New York City or Manhattan, Times Square. It's not really expensive. It's cheap, and it's very, very affordable, especially for living wise. And if you're planning on having like a huge family, it's great to live somewhere where it's cheaper cost. The food, they have good food. You might see different restaurants that you haven't, like you might see exotic restaurants that you probably haven't seen like in a city, or like haven't seen like in a nice, like in just any sort of town. Like we got sort of like exotic things, but the food actually is somewhat good, but you might see the same food restaurants like all the time. Wendy's, McDonald's, that's a normal thing, but I feel like we just have more fast food than like different restaurants that you would see like in Cali, Las Vegas, stuff like that. We have like a few like exotic restaurants. We had something called the Old Country Buffet. The Old Country Buffet was so good, but something happened and they shut it down, and now we don't got a good food place anymore. I used to live in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. It was a very, very small town. And also Massachusetts, for the small towns, is good for retirement. If you're a little older and you want to plan on settling down and you're not with all that violence and all that like city life, and you just want to settle down, definitely come to Massachusetts. It's peaceful, it's nice, and rarely no violence like that, and it's just a good place. You can raise like a big family. You can raise a big family with a big yard. There's lots of land, not to mention. You can raise a big family. There's lots of farmland if you want to be a farmer. You can definitely own different animals, grow a garden. So there's lots of pros that you can do in a country-ish kind of town, because it's just like they have more land for you to like grow crops or like grow plants and harvest fruits, vegetables. have animals on your land, and you can make a lot of money by, like, I know people that sell like their grapes, like fruits and vegetables, and make a lot of money off of that, and put it to like the marketings or whatever, vegetable marketings and stuff. So you can make like your own kind of just like your own business out of that. It's very slow paced, so there's not a lot of traffic, which is a good thing, because if you just need to get and go, that's a good thing. Just get in and go and be like, okay, well, you can go to Walmart. You can be, say like you want to go to Walmart and you're coming from your house, and it's like a 10-minute drive. Shoot, you'll probably be there in 5 minutes. So versus if you went to New York City, you was trying to get to Five Below, to Kmart, beep 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 beep, all that extra stuff, and that'll take you like dang near like an hour just to get to where you need to go. That's why there's buses, trains, and all types of stuff to get you there a little bit faster. But definitely slow pace, and kind of just goes with the flow. Goes with the flow. Ay, go with the flow. Ay, go with the flow. Ay, go with the flow. So yeah, it's just going with the flow, to be honest. And yeah, I said it's like country wise and stuff like that. You can own your own business. It's easier to have your own business. There's better job opportunities as well. You can have better job opportunities, and it's just like, because it's just not a lot of people. Like, it's small town, so like there's not a lot of people, versus if it was a big city, you would have to choose from like a huge crowd, and it's hard for people to get jobs. But if it's a small town, it'll be easier for you to get a job, and easier for you to get your job title that you originally wanted. So that's also a really good thing. And owning your own business is a great thing, because there is so much land that we have here, and it's just like you can just rent it out and pay for the rent. Like I said, it's not really expensive, and it's just like you can be your own entrepreneur, and you can just be your own business person, businessman, business lady, which is a great thing to do, because owning a business will get you to them stacks. It'll get you to them stacks. So that's a really, really good idea. Let's get into the cons. Let's get into the cons of living in small towns in Massachusetts. So it's not really diverse. You don't see much of like Jamaicans, Black peoples, Hispanics, Mexicans, Indians. You'll see. They've been getting around, actually. Chinese, they've been getting around, but you won't really see like a huge diversity of different races. You won't see all that. You'll just see like a lot of Caucasians and stuff like that. So if you want to be in a town where there is a lot of other races besides just Caucasian, then maybe try thinking about another place to live, because there is a huge amount. But I feel like there's a percent, you can look it up on Google, there's a good a little fair amount of Black people and other races. So definitely look more into the race and the diversity and stuff like that. Especially in the town that I used to live in, there was like little to barely no Black people, or African Americans. So like I said about the seasons is good, but it's just what's the big killer. The big killer, I would say, is winter. It's very, 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 very cold. It's extremely cold, like out of this world. I feel like I'm in Antarctica, and it's very cold. And if you're coming from Georgia, or if you're coming from North Carolina, or if you're coming like from down south where all the heat is at, and you transition to Massachusetts, you're gonna need to bring like 5 coats with you, because you're gonna have to get used to all that. You're gonna have to get used to the snow. You're gonna have to get used to the just the snow, to be honest, and the cold weather. Get used to the cold weather, and it's just really cold outside. Sometimes it be below, like we get like so many inches of snow, it like dang near be up to like your kneecaps, almost. Like it'd be like up to your kneecaps, and like it's just like we get so many inches of snow, and then it's really cold outside, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. When I tell you guys it's cold, it's cold. You gonna want to go back to where you came from. But there's a lack of outlets with stores in a small town, and it's just like you don't really like, there's not a lot of options for Sorry guys, I'm just sitting here trying to talk to you guys and then drink. There's like, you don't really have a lot of like options to choose from with the stores. Sometimes stores barely have a mall. Sometimes stores barely have a mall, and yeah, there's not a lot of options to choose from with stores. Some places might have those type of stores, but then what you looking for might not even be in that town, or never even really heard of. Okay, so like I was saying, you guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what mall do you guys go to? Or if you do live closer to Massachusetts, let them know in the comment section, like, you know, how it is living there. The last thing I have to say about living in Massachusetts is a small town in Massachusetts is that they don't really have like huge events like parties. You would have to travel for that, or know a specific person to like kind of just like get you out to parties, or like there's not a lot of like dance studios. I feel like the one thing that they lack in small towns sometimes is that they don't really let people explore their talent. Like easy stuff, painting and stuff. But like, what if you like to dance? What if you like to sing? What if you like to rap? What if you like doing other things? And like, they don't really like, I feel like they don't really support people like that. So, definitely, replay back this video if you have to. I hope I helped you guys, and let me know in the comment section if you live close to Massachusetts, or you guys want to add any ideas on, you know, what it's like living on the east side. And yeah, so are you really gonna interrupt my video by honking the horn like that? Sorry guys, but without further ado, like, comment, and subscribe to your girl, cause she on the way. Yep, and she trying to hit 1K. Let's make that happen. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.